welcome to our very first YouTube video. We are so excited that you are here. We're going to bring you along on all of our adventures. I'm going to tell you today a little bit about our family, what you can expect from this channel. So let's go. My name is Kayla and I'm a mama to 4 beautiful babies. Well, I guess I shouldn't call them babies anymore. They range from 2 years old to 14 years old, and they are the joys of my life. That's the majority of what you're gonna see on this channel, is just sharing our everyday life with our crazy Mountain Feather crew. So you're probably wondering, why Mountain Feather? Well, I named my business Mountain Feather because, one, we love the mountains. Like, our family, our biggest adventures are found in the mountains, and it's where we do a lot of hiking with our child with special needs. So it's a pretty big deal to our family. And the feather is for my favorite scripture. It's my life verse, Psalm 91:4, which is, "He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge." So it's kind of our family's life verse, and the reason I named my brand Mountain Feather. This channel, we're going to bring you along on our adventures. I'm going to talk to you about my love of plants because I'm kind of obsessed. I have almost 100 indoor plants. So I'm also going to sometimes throw in a video with plant tips, tricks, how I decorate my home with them, and just how much peace it brings our family. It's really healthy. I mean, like, we have a lot of clean air going on around here. So I know you're like dying to meet the family. So let's start off with Ashley. She is my 14-year-old, my only girl out of these 4 kiddos. And you're not going to probably see her on here as much because she's a teenager. She's busy. She has cooler things to do than be on our channel all the time. So she probably won't make as many appearances as the boys, but you will see her from time to time. So why don't you go check out some of her interests. Next up is Andrew. He is 11 years old, and he's kind of like my kindred spirit out of all the kids. He loves YouTube, recording videos. He is a huge gamer, you guys. He loves all the favorites: Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft. He's actually starting his own YouTube channel as well, which hopefully he'll allow me to share with you guys at some point. But Andrew's the most like me. He loves all things business, recording videos. You'll probably see some footage from him on the GoPro sometimes. So yeah, why don't you guys go have a look at all things Andrew. I'm going to tell you guys about my 3rd child, little Aiden. He will probably make the most appearances on this channel. My sweet little Aiden is our child with special needs, and he's a little bit extra, so as you guys will see, but he is 9 years old, and he is an absolute gift to our family. He has surpassed everything the doctors thought possible of him, and I'm going to share a lot about our journey with him, day-to-day life with him. He has a trach, he's on a ventilator most of the time, and he uses a wheelchair for his mobility. So he's just a lot of fun. I'm going to show you a few clips now of little Aiden. Did you get a ladder? Can you... What's he doing? Yeah, mealtime, mealtime. It's gonna get you. It's gonna get you. Is he like jumping, or is it usually oh, it's sort of sad. And last up is our sweet little Bubs, Anson. He is our 2-year-old and the life of the party. He'll probably also be on this channel a lot because he's always getting into something. He's a curious little guy, loves to get into all the things. So let me show you a few clips and you will see just how busy he is. So those are my 4 kiddos. I hope you got a good giggle out of some of the things they do. So, but on this channel, we're going to show a lot of the behind the scenes of just our day-to-day life, especially with Aiden and Anson. The 2 of them can get into some pretty funny things together, but we're also going to be bringing you guys along on all of our travels. So fun fact about our family, and a lot of what you're going to see on here is we are definitely a travel family. So for 3 years we had a 5th wheel camper, and we traveled all across the country taking Aiden on what we called his bucket list, things that we wanted him to experience before the good Lord calls him home. Those are things I'll be talking about in other videos, but it's also going to be a place for a lot of inspiration here. So we travel all over the country, and this past fall we actually decided then to sell our camper because as a family of 6 plus a 90-pound dog, it was getting a little difficult to squeeze into a truck, pull our camper behind us. So we knew it was time for an RV. You guys, what is great is you get to come along this spring as we shop for our very first RV. Just because we've been camping for 3 or 4 years does not mean we know a lot about RVs. It's going to be a new experience for our family. If we're going to go with gas or diesel, you know, Class A, Class C. So you guys are going to come along as we make those decisions, as we shop, if we're going to buy new or used. So many decisions to go over when it comes to RVs. So we're going to bring you guys along with that. And then we start our adventures in May of taking trips all across the country. I will not tell you guys yet where we are planning on going this summer. You're going to have to tune in and see the places when we tell you, when everything is official. We have our itinerary for the summer. We will definitely be excited to tell you about that. I'm also going to be showing you some of the day-to-day life of the things I do, just being a mom of 4, being a small business owner. So for 7 years, I have owned a jewelry business. So I do a lot of metal hand stamped jewelry, kind of what I'm wearing here. We can also take your kids like footprint, handprint, and put it on jewelry. So I'm going to show you guys that process on here too, because I think it's just such an amazing, it is a gift that God gave me that I do not take for granted. So I definitely want to bring you along as on some of my day-to-day work life as well. Especially, I usually have a kid hanging off of me as I'm doing this. Part of my business is I do pray over every single piece that I make. So I want to bring you guys along on that journey and just show you what it's like being a Christian business owner, raising a family, doing the things. So I hope you guys come along on all of our adventures, also our day-to-day life, and are so blessed by this channel.